She-Rag got me.
Hit one and be some. You gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the New England Patriots. On the return, it's Taylor. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards. First down, New England.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
First down.
Newton now to throw. Sideline throw, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. This is Harris on the draw. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Harris. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now he's going to, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
New England.
From 17 yards out. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Nick Folk.
Well, the underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Bended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Brady on the bootleg. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Levante David in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up
On second down, this is Harris. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Newton. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They run. Harris. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Buccaneers' 6-yard line.
To throw is Newton. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he is all the way up past the 25.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. By Dietrich Wise Jr. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, and it's third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 46 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it on the is supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Newton. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Newton. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Newton to throw. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. This is Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Nick Folk for the Patriots field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Jones. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Off the bootleg, Brady, and that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. Complete. He finds Bray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Fournette on the counter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Jones on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
7 yards there and a 1st down. From the gun, here's Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Asiasi there to make the grab. And the Patriots add their lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Fulton connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
This is Fournette. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Fournette. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got it.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's up and good.
That ties the game at 17. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. The final shot before the break. Newton. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's got some space here. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, 72 yards. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end.
Hey, bro, I just got off the phone, man, just for you, man. Just got off the phone just for you. Yeah, I just got off the phone, man. Just love that. I just got off the phone. Nah, just trying my best. Just talk to a female on the phone, man. Shoot. I'm like, man, shoot. I told myself I ain't gonna throw no interception. And I throwing an interception. 2 of them, to be exact. But it's all good, shoot.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think?
Yeah.
Because right now they might.
Nah, I won't be going.
They've got to play catch up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Patriots.
Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
New England.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
At the 20-yard line.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
This will be caught inside the 10. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now Harris. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run with Harris. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel Taking it in. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Very short kick. This will be taken.
Sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I'd go out there and try and stop him. But boy, what a tough spot they're in.
William Golston in on the stop. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton with a touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
I know these wide receivers are about flat, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career.
Mama, look at that man. Look at that man. He bad, baby. He bad.
He finishes off the big play in the end zone. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball to the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Fournette. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
He was pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll run with Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up
On 2nd and 12, Brady eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
17-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
of this, they're not even going to get the two-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard
Yeah, I'm broadcasting.
Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
Extra point try now for Saka.
Just worry about making this field goal.
And the lead is now 2.
Man, I'm win by 2 points, man.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Play action. It's Newton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Levante David able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here at 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun. Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. Newton 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the gun, Newton. That's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold.
Somebody gonna lose, man. Somebody gonna lose this month. Somebody gotta lose. Can't enter as a tie. Can't enter as a tie. Somebody gotta lose.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Now they work this well upfield across the 45.
Do what you gotta do, shoot.
21 yards and a first down. On the run, it's Fournette. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Dante Hightower on the stop. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And no, it's incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. On 1st down, it's Newton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's It's knocked away and incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But it's going to be second down. Off play action. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Newton on 3rd down. Pass complete. It's Bird. And he works it past the 30.
Bird.
To the 25.
Bird.
14 yards.
Bird.
There on a New England first down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's William Colston there, who fought his way in to make the play. And boy, that one drops incomplete. If he was in a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time will it result in points? We'll find out. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. A handoff to Fournette. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big run by the big man Fournette. 51 yards on the ground.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And it is incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up. So now let's read reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield, do a wide sweep. They'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, you can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
I think he lost. He lost.
The question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Hey, loud. Get the fuck on the ground, nigga. Get on my hey. This ain't TB12. They ain't court no more. Call this killer can't eat green eggs and ham pizza, baby. Ham eat green eggs and ham. Tom Brady, get the camera out my face. Get the camera out my face.
They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
But I ate him a ham biscuit. I ate him a ham biscuit in Tampa Bay. What's his name? What's the stadium called? Raymond something Stadium. Why you do it? Why you do him like that? Why you do that? Why you do that man like that? Tom Brady was throwing ham biscuits. A country ham biscuit. Mo, now Mo can sit down and act like folks now. You want to play it again, Mo? Mo done went ghost on me. Mo said he done one and done. Eat on that ham biscuit and haul tail. I got 2 views. What you gonna do, Mo? Call that man up right now. Hold on. Don't like he did me. Mo. Pick up the phone, Mo. What happened, man?
Yeah, it's alright, man. You got me, man.
Man, you ate a ham biscuit.
Right. You got me. Yeah.
Hey, you trying to run it back?
We 2-2. I gotta eat real quick. So you gonna play him first? I gotta eat. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if you trying to play.
Go then.
He's like he in the game.
Oh. Yeah, let me eat dinner first. Yeah, we do too. We got to break that time.
Alright.
Yeah, me first, bro. I'll hit you back.
Alright.
All right, man. Peace.
Most they gotta eat, man. I mean, he would throw up.